Hey guys, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good weekend. Just gonna stop in and throw up a review today. So today we're gonna be looking at the Ego One by Joyetech. Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, I've been vaping on this for a few weeks now. Wanted to throw up a quick review for it. Now I got the Ego One in cherry red, so it's like this nice little metallic red. It's a very small unit. I got this for about $45. I ordered it off sweetvapes.com, and I'll go ahead and throw a link to that website down in the description. Alright, let's go over the specs real quick. I've did an unboxing video as well for this, so if you want to check that out, there's a little bit of the description up there, but I'll go ahead and go over it again. It comes with the battery. It's going to come with your tank. It's going to come with two coils, a 1.2 ohm above resistance coil and a 0.5 ohm below resistance coil, sub ohm coil. So this is going to be for straight lung hitters and for mouth to lung hitters. It's going to come with two different drip tips. It's going to come with this metal one, and it's also going to come with a Pyrex glass one. They call it organic glass, but it's a Pyrex glass one. It's going to come with a USB cable, your wall adapter, and your manual and warranty card. So basically everything you need to know there comes in there like that. Underneath you're going to have your instructions and your charge cable and wall adapter. Pretty straightforward. If you want to check out the unboxing, go ahead and check out my video section. Alright, this is awesome. This is the perfect on-the-go little vape. Pretty much anytime I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna go to work, something that is easy to grab, throw in the pocket. I have heard that these do tend to overheat if you use them too much. They do get a little warm, but that's only if you have a heavy vape session on it. If you're gonna throw it in your pocket, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll turn on and off here, and it'll flash. When it's like, I'm gonna say 100 to like 60% battery, it stays solid, and then it's gonna flash more frequently the lower it gets. But it's a great little vape. I mean, the thing vapes like a beast for the $45. I mean, it's literally the size of almost a Bic lighter. It's ridiculously small, and it's very convenient, very pocket sized, very durable as well. It's it's pretty sturdy. So this is actually a very good little mod, and it's a good stepping stone for someone coming off of the tiny vape pens and wanting to step up into sub-ohm vaping. This is going to allow you to do both. If you want to test the waters with it, and but you're still kind of heavy on the mouth to lung, you can use that 1.2 ohm coil, and then kind of put your foot in the water with the sub-ohms. And it's a really smooth vape. It's almost like you can't even tell you're getting vapor until you get a lot of vapor, and then you can feel it. But it's first starting off, this is the 0.5 coil. A lot of vapor production off of it. It's not going to be like the sub tanks and things like that for vapor production, but it does put off quite a bit of vapor for such a tiny little guy. I can vape on this all day and totally be satisfied, but it is very convenient. You just grab, throw in the pocket, and I ain't got to worry about something bulky or something breaking, like a big glass tank that I have or anything like that. I don't have to worry about it breaking in my pocket. So Joyetech really knocked it out of the ballpark with the Ego One. The only thing I'd have to say that was bad about this thing was the fact that it did overheat with heavy vape usage, and also the size of the tank is only a 1.8 milliliter, which is nice for someone who likes to change juices very often, but if you're going to take it all day, you're going to have to refill it, and the windows are kind of small on here. You can kind of see, it's hard to see the juice in there, especially if you got a clear juice. It's very difficult to kind of see how much it is. So basically when you start to get a dry hit, that's when it's going to be time to refill it. And then let me go ahead and take it off here, and I'll show you how narrow that gap is between your chimney and the tank itself. It's very narrow, so trying to get a dripper in there and fill it up is kind of a pain in the ass. It's easier to use a needlepoint bottle tip to fill it. and it does not hold much. I mean, it looks like it may hold a little more, but it does not hold much, and that gap is a pain in the ass to get juice in, and a lot of the times you'll end up dripping out of this tip because of that. You're gonna miss it, but you know, shit happens. This also does have adjustable airflow, and it just slides in. It's really tight, which is nice. You know, it's not gonna adjust in your pocket. Once you got it set, it's set. And you can, you know, there's no holes or nothing. It's just a bore that opens as far as you want to by turning it here, and it's really tight. So that's a nice feature. You know, when you're using another one that's really loose, it tends to adjust in your pocket sometimes, and you might not notice it. But you know, like I said, a good stepping stone for someone looking to get into sub-ohm vaping, and it's just really convenient to have for the size of it and just how good it vapes, or how well it vapes, excuse me. You're gonna get decent clouds off of this thing. I have actually not even had to replace the coil in this thing since I got it, which is amazing, because usually after about a week and a half, you're gonna have to replace the coils. I do vape on other things, so I'm not heavy vaping on this all day, so that could be why I haven't had to replace the coil for it. Let me go ahead and show you. This is the 1.2 ohm coil that it does come with here. So it's just your standard coil. That's the 1.2, so the hole's not gonna be as big, and on the 0.5, that bore is a lot bigger, so you're getting less resistance and a lot more vapor off of it. I'm not really a fan of this coil inside the Ego One. I prefer the 0.5 ohm coil, but it does have the four, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the 4 holes on it for the wicking. And honestly, priming this and using it, you don't have to wait long before you can use it. You ain't gotta let it sit for 5 minutes. Just put a few drops in there, put it on, let it soak for about a minute, and you're good to go. But yeah, I mean, this is probably, I'd say, the best small mod you're gonna get out there right now. It doesn't get any better this for the price and for how small it is. It does come in a variety of colors. And now there's the Ego One XL, which is a bigger tank and the same battery. This is the 1100 mAh version battery. Let me show you how small that is, the battery without the tank on it. That's it. Very tiny. Now the charge, this is going to be a micro USB. It does not have a removable battery. It's all built in. So everything you're going to need comes right in the kit. All you're going to need is the juice. So it's a very, for 45 bucks, definitely worth the money. The replacement coils, I think, are, you know, 10 bucks, 12 bucks for a pack of 5. And like I said, they do last quite a while depending on your vape usage. But Joyetech really kicked some ass with this one. Usually Joyetech makes some iffy stuff, but they really knocked it out of the ballpark with the Ego One. I went out of my way to buy this thing because I heard so many great things about it, and I am definitely not disappointed. So for those of you looking to get into sub-ohm vaping, this is a great stepping stone for that. Just don't expect this to be your end-all be-all vape. You probably will want to step up from this, but if you do want to test the waters a little bit, this would be a great stepping stone for that. Like I said, they come in a variety of colors, and now they do have the Ego One Mega, which is going to be a bigger battery and also a bigger tank. I believe that one holds almost like 4 milliliters of juice. So if you're looking for something bigger, that's maybe the route you want to go. But for me, they also have the Mini, which I believe is even smaller than this. So, you know, there's a bit wide variety of this specific mod, the Ego One. There's the Megas. They also have upgradable tanks called the Delta 2 and other things like that. So, you know, it's a great little mod. If you're looking to get into the sub-ohm and you want to blow a little bit bigger clouds, but you don't have to worry about spending a lot of money, this is the way to go. Like I said, the only downfall is that small fill, you know, little ring around there to fill in's a pain in the ass to fill sometimes, and the overheating. But I've never had a problem with it overheating in my pocket because I just hit that button 5 times, it shuts off, and I never have to worry about it. And you can always just hold the button and listen for that little sizzle. So, you know, this is going to be a 9 out of 10 for me, and the only downfall I'm going to say is that small borehole, but they fixed that. So if this was, you know, the Ego One Mega, I'm sure it would get a 10 out of 10 for me. Maybe down the line I'll review that for you guys. But, you know, for those of you who are, you know, vaping a cig-alike or a small vape pen, and you kind of want to look to get something different, this will last you quite a long time, and it will get you into that sub-ohm, blow nice clouds. Not huge clouds, but it will blow nice clouds. I mean, you can impress your friends with this who, you know, don't know much about vaping. They're going to wonder how the hell you're getting that big of a fucking cloud off this tiny little thing. So, you know, knock it out. I'll go ahead and put a link to a website where you can get this, and I'll go ahead and put a link to Joyetech's website as well. If you want to go get more information about this or look at the other line of Ego One products that they have. Alright guys, I'll give you one more for the road. I'm going to go back to enjoying my Saturday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll try to throw up a video tomorrow. I'm going to take the family up to the river tomorrow and barbecue, so I might not have time, but I will definitely try. Also, we're getting real close to that 50 subscriber mark on my channel, so we're getting real close to the giveaway. Also, Vape Wild update. My juice is actually sitting down at my local post office right now. It did not get delivered today, but it should be delivered Monday. And also my Freedom Smokes package with that Bluetooth e-cigarette I got, and that Ego Variable Volt mystery bag I got should be here as well. So I'll go ahead and unbox all those for you guys on Monday if they come, and then we'll look at, hopefully by then we'll be at the 50 subscriber mark, and we can go ahead and look at what's going to be in the giveaway. And then I'll throw up an instructional video and show you guys what's going to be in the video, or what's going to be in the giveaway, and how to enter, and all that good stuff. Alright guys, here's your one for the road. Hope you have a good weekend. I'm dropping my Ego One. Vaping Gamer out.